know that Emily went up with that guy to the resort.
Well, they don't. But I got the name of the hotel that Betsy's staying at, and she said she'd call us here as soon as she checks in.
Okay, I'll get it. Hello, Ellen. Susan. May I come in? Of course. Hi. Is Emily here? No, she's not. I don't understand. She called me a few days ago and said she was heading back to Oakdale. Oh, my goodness. Meg. Meg, what are you doing here?
Hi.
Oh, well, I had to come in town to get fitted for my cap and gown. Oh, and I wanted to say hi to Seth and Craig, and he just invited me for dinner. Wasn't that sweet of him? Oh, it was very sweet. Here's bus fare. Go home and study. Iva, he just invited me for dinner.
Excuse me.
Well, we're joining Barbara Ryan. Is she here yet?
Yeah, she's waiting for you right outside.
Good. Hi, Mrs. Walsh. How are you? Oh, Lily's not with you? Is she out with Dusty tonight?
Oh, no, darling. Lily and Dusty are studying very hard for their exams in their respective homes.
Seth?
Do you think we could be seated?
Yes, right this way, Miss Walsh.
Yeah.
Craig? Hi, Ambrose.
I think I'll take you up on that bus fare. I wonder what changed your mind.
Excuse me.
I just think you're right, and I should be home studying. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, maybe you can. I'm looking for a Detective Margot Hughes, you know?
I should. She's my sister.
No kidding. I'm Nick Costello, her new partner. She here?
Nick, a new partner.
Right.
Great. Craig, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Why don't you go into the bar, get yourself something to drink, and I'll find it for you, okay?
Oh, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Brian?
Honey, he's not here.
I think the gentleman needs to be taught a lesson. Yeah, well, that's not going to solve anything, and you know it.
Yeah, I think Tom's right. Just ignore him.
How can I ignore him? The man made a fool out of me. I'm not going to let him get away with it. All right, then you and I will go talk to him, okay?
Right, me
talk
too.
to him. No, you stay here. You stay here.
Gentlemen, good evening. Do you know Miss Darcy? Mr. Hughes, Mr. McCall?
Hello, Mr.
Nice to
McKechnie.
meet you.
I want some answers.
Brian.
Hold it. Mr. McKechnie, I sent my assistant over to your hotel room the other day to get the annulment agreement signed. Apparently, somebody forged your signature and then went and filed the deed. Do you know anything at all about that?
Not a thing. I just returned to the States today.
You're a damn liar, McKechnie. You double-crossed us. Why did you leave before you signed the agreement?
Family emergency. I simply had a friend file the deed for me.
What friend? More importantly, who forged your name, Mr. McKechnie?
Sorry, I can't help you there. I've no idea.
Come on, Brian.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way. And by Mr. Clean. For a clean so shiny you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry?
I feel sick. 4 pancakes, 6 sausages, and 3 eggs are inclined to have an adverse effect on your body, Rich.
It's not the pancakes, it's all these greasy dishes. How are we ever gonna get them clean?
Let's not panic. We've got Dawn. Look, Dawn scatters grease. It fights hard to take grease out of the way. Help keep it away. See, Dawn got the grease.
Look what I found on the move.
So wash it.
After 4 million greasy dishes, this looks as good as the one you washed earlier. And my hands don't feel greasy. Grilled trout. Who's gonna clean them?
I clean the dishes. And you clean the fishes. Dawn takes grease out of your way.
This is old Tony. Bring the camera in close, honey. We love chocolate chip cookies. So when the packaged soft kind came out, we tried them. No rave reviews till now. Duncan Hines came out with a brand new cookie that's making baking history with luscious morsels of chocolate. Look at this cookie, honey. Compare the other soft cookies to the new Duncan Hines. Believe Pearl, honey. These new Duncan Hines chocolate chip cookies taste better than all the rest. Pure ecstasy.
You know, when they first introduced these soft cleansers, I thought, what a great idea. And they are, except for one thing. They don't clean that well.
Introducing one that does. Now there's a new soft cleanser that cleans so well, it lets the shine come through. Introducing Mr. Clean Soft Cleanser. No other soft cleanser has the cleaning power of new Mr. Clean with an active formula that actually cuts through grease and grime on contact. So new Mr. Clean cleans better.
It took the power of the man to do what no one else can do. Safely clean with lots of muscle and let the shine come through.
You're quite a man.
The better cleaning soft cleanser. New from Mr. Clean.
Break it up, Oakdale. I only regret it that you don't get the right night. Calm down, everybody. Now, what seems to be the trouble here?
No trouble, officer. It's just a minor misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah? Looks more like a case of assault and battery.
Well, no one's going to be filing any charges.
That devil there not.
Oh, come on.
I'm Duncan McKechnie, and I want this man arrested.
Well, that's all I need to hear. Hey, not gonna happen, buddy. Turn around. Hands off. Come on.
There's no...
Excuse me.
I'm gonna read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent or refuse to answer any questions. You understand?
Do you know who this is?
Any
Do you know?
Oh, my God. Nick just made his first arrest.
Well, that's just great, because he's arresting the wrong man. Why didn't anybody tell me about any of this? I'm her mother, after all.
Well, obviously you haven't been doing the greatest job in that department, or Emily wouldn't have run away in the first place.
Oh, thank you, Ellen. And to send Betsy, of all people.
Hey, look, I wasn't so thrilled about Betsy having to go out there.
Oh, wait a
You know, no, but I mean, she cared about Emily a little bit more than you do.
Calm down, everybody. It does no good to just stand here and yell at each other. Susan, when exactly did Emily call you?
I don't know. It must have been last Monday.
Do you have any idea who this guy is that she's with?
None whatsoever. And why did she call Betsy, of all people? She doesn't even know Betsy.
Well, obviously she doesn't feel that she can trust you.
Look, I am not going to stand here and trade insults with you. This was not what I planned for my vacation. Do you understand? All I can do is stay in Oakdale till Betsy brings Emily back, and then I'll take her home.
Well, I think that we should leave that up to Emily. If Emily prefers to stay here with us, she is more than welcome. She told us about that man that you were living with.
Lloyd? He didn't have anything to do with Emily running off.
Well, Emily told me a very different story. She said he made her feel unwelcome in her own house.
What? It was Emily. Emily's resentment drove him away. She's been lying to you. Don't you understand? No, I guess you don't.
Where are you staying, Susan?
The Lakeview Towers. I'd better be getting back. Look, call me if you hear of anything. I'll be in touch with you later.
I'll walk you out.
Poor Emily. No wonder she ran away.
No, I'm sorry, Lily. Dusty is studying right now, and he left strict orders that he wasn't to be disturbed. Well, fine. I'll tell him. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hiya, Meg.
Hi, Dr. Dixon.
Come on in.
Thanks. I was just in town, and, well, I wanted to say hi to Dusty if he's not busy studying.
Yeah, well, he is.
Oh, well, I know how important it is he gets into Harvard. You're giving him a great opportunity.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you understand that.
Yeah, well, he will, too. It's just kind of rough on him right now.
Yeah. It's nice to hear you talk that way. Lily Walsh certainly doesn't understand that.
Well, now, Lily's my best friend, and I don't mean to put her down. It's just, you know, she's had everything all her life. She doesn't understand what it's like to really work for something, you know?
Maybe you're right. Say, listen, it's time he took a break. Let me get him, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just say a quick hi, and then I'll come back.
Say, listen, is your mother still out of town?
Well, yeah. It's kind of lonely out there, actually.
Well, why don't you stay for dinner, then?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
What do you mean? Come on, give me an opportunity to repay some of the hospitality your mother's given me.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, fine. Let me get Dust. I'll be right back.
All right. Pro's got nothing on this arm, baby. Oh, a pro wouldn't want what's on that arm off. Off. I'll have these clean in no time.
Ew,
in the same temperature? It's the same month. But it's not on the same clothes. So? So, this sweatshirt goes in cold or fades, jeans go in warm, and gym socks go in hot.
3 temperatures.
3 kinds of clothes.
3 detergents.
1 detergent.
Cheer.
All temperature cheer. See? Hot, warm, cold.
This in cold.
All temperature cheer.
This was covered with mud.
You're telling me?
Everything's clean.
Hey, this is the pros, kid.
3 temperatures, 1 great clean. That's today's all-temperature cheer.
Today's subject is chips.
Chips? I love chips. I've got the fever and the flavor of a Pringles.
The fever
for the flavor of a Pringles.
It's a deep fried cake. It's a crispy crunch. That's Pringles sweet. We eat a bunch. We've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
It's the deep fried taste.
It's the crispy crunch. Right days, Pringles.
When my husband decided to cut down on saturated fat and cholesterol, I made some changes in our diet. One was to remove the fat from chicken. Another was to use Puritan oil. It has less saturated fat than most vegetable oils. Look, when frozen, the leading vegetable oil traps the tomato. It has more saturated and other fats. Puritan lets the tomato fall. It has less of these fats. My family's eating healthier. Yours can, too. Try cholesterol-free Puritan with less saturated fat than most leading oils.
Puritan wants you to eat healthier. Write for this Food 3 booklet, published by the American Dietetic Association. Send name, address, and $1 to the address shown. Offer expires July 15th, 1986. 1 booklet per address, USA only.
Holden, it's Meg. I'm over at Dusty's house. I ran into Iva over at the Mona Lisa, and she gave me a bus fare to get home. But if she calls, will you cover for me? I gotta go. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I met you at Dusty's birthday party, right?
That's right, yeah, you're Meg Snyder.
Yeah, and you're... Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Andy, Dr. Dixon's son.
Very good.
Hey, you gotten a lot better looking since then. What's your secret?
I don't know. Oh, hi, Meg. What are you doing here?
Is that the best greeting you can muster?
I'm sorry, I just didn't expect to see you.
Yeah, well, I was in town getting fitted for my cap and gown. I graduate this week.
Already?
Yeah, Luther's Corners gets out a week early. You know, so the kids can help out on the farms.
Jeez, I wish I was getting out early.
What do you got, 1 more year?
No, I'm still a freshman.
Are you serious? I had you pegged for a junior at least.
Andrew!
Yeah?
Why don't you go out in the kitchen and tell Fiona we have an extra guest for dinner?
All right.
And I'll go see if I can, you know, set the table or something.
Okay. Very nice.
I can't believe you.
What?
I want to spend 5 minutes with Lily. It's a big thing. And May comes here. I drop my books. That's it. Here I am.
Well, shoot, I thought you needed a break.
That's great. Thanks. I really appreciate that.
Come on. Aren't you overreacting?
No, it's like I'm not in control of my life or something. Why? Because you're going to have...
Dinner's ready.
Okay. We'll be right there, Meg.
Eat real quick so I can go back and chain me to my desk.
Not a bad idea.
Big dumb cop.
What happened? I just hear...
Was anyone hurt?
fight.
No, but Brian was arrested for assault and battery.
What?
Who do you assault?
Duncan McKechnie. Everybody else went down to the police station.
Earl, would you take me down there, please?
Of course, I want to go myself.
All right. Earl, you're not leaving, are you?
Yes, we'd better go down to the police station to see about Brian.
And Cinda, I bet you've got your bloodhounds out already. That's what you were on the phone about, huh?
Your stepson is such great press lately. Earl, when you come back, join us at my table, because I have some wonderful ideas for you.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yes, you always eat us.
Oh, Cinda.
You're such a deplorable beau. Well, you haven't spent 5 minutes with the captivating Miss Iva.
Captivating. Well, I'll pass on the compliment.
She's come a long way from Las Vegas.
Oh,
Look, why don't you go ahead and have dinner, huh?
I will.
I'll take care of
Thanks,
things. All right. Hi. Hi. Franklin's the name. Party of 3, 7:15. We're a little early. Yes, let me just make sure your table's ready.
This should be fun. I'm really glad you decided to come along.
Yeah, it looks like it's big with the geriatric set.
Yes, it's ready. You want to follow me?
Hi.
I figured it out. What's up with you and Lucinda? It's Lily, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Why would you think that? What would make you think that?
She's very fond of you, Ivor. Lucinda's very jealous.
Well, maybe she is a little. I mean, you know, I understand that. I know how I would feel if I were in her shoes. But you know, McCartney has given me not one, but two of my nicest headlines. Darling, thank you. I'm eternally grateful for you introducing him to Oakdale.
I'm beginning to think it was all a big mistake.
Oh, where's Brian? They didn't lock him up, did they?
No, he's being booked.
He doesn't have to stay here overnight, does he?
Well, he's got to see the judge, but I think I can get him out on bail.
Stupid Tom. Tom, what in the world's going on?
I'll tell you what happened, Lisa. Duncan deliberately baited Brian. He was just asking for a sock and a kisser. It's all part of his dirty little...
All right. Everybody listen. It's going to be a while before Brian comes out. Why don't we all go over there and just sit down?
But I want to wait for
You can't wait over here. Come on.
Don't you think you acted just a tad rashly tonight?
No, at the academy I was taught when you see somebody getting punched out, you act fast.
That's very true, Nicholas, but sometimes it's better to check the facts before you get cop happy, you know?
That purple is terribly unbecoming. Nice going, Costello.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant.
Do you happen to know who you handcuffed and dragged in here?
Yes, sir. I believe his name is Brian McCall.
Yeah, and do you know what he does for a living?
No, sir, but I can check it.
No, don't check. He happens to be the publisher of the Argus. Did you ever hear of it?
Yes, sir, but what does that have to do with...
Congratulations. You've heard of it. You know what this is going to do for the public relations of our department?
Well, Lieutenant, I didn't think we were supposed to consider things
You didn't
like that.
think.
Excuse me, Lieutenant.
Oh, no, don't tell me you're in on this, too.
Yes, I am. I want to know what's happening with Brian.
What do I know what's happening with Brian?
Shannon, all they want to do is be together.
So a lot of people. Look, maybe I should get us both a cup of coffee.
Oh, hi, Tom. Here's coffee.
Thanks, Hal.
Guess I'll go check on Brian.
I can't understand is why is Duncan doing this to you? Why is he so determined to keep you and Brian apart? What's he going to derive from it?
Sadistic pleasure. I don't know. He was leaving.
Shannon,
I
don't
know-
do anything stupid.
I know what I'm doing. Now listen.
Now, listen to me, Lassie, before you start. Let me make one thing crystal clear. Before that nasty little incident today, I was perfectly willing to go along with everything and sign the agreement.
You had no intention of signing an agreement. Barbara Ryan made sure of that.
Not true.
Oh, never mind. I know you're up to your kilt in something smarmy on that island, and I'm going to keep digging until I find out exactly what it is.
Well, like it or not, Lassie, the island is mine now, and if I were you, I'd stay away. Or you and Cinderella here might lose something more than a shoe.
Gerber Baby Foods is about to reveal its complete recipe for strained applesauce. Tree-ripened apples, water, vitamin C. Now, wasn't that simple? All Gerber Baby Foods are perfectly prepared for your baby's nutritional needs without added salt, artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Those are the facts, pure and simple. Gerber.
Wow, what a party. Lasagna, what a mess.
Take me to your kitchen.
You'll help do the dishes?
Not with that lemon liquid. Here's something better for this job. My Lemon Fresh Joy. Joy cleans down to the shine. Look, Joy cleans better than your lemon liquid on foods like this.
My brand couldn't cut the dirt.
Joy left its dish shining.
Joy made this sparkle.
Uh-huh. Beautiful table you set.
Thanks to Joy.
Lemon Fresh Joy. Remember, Joy cleans best down to the shine.
The Corbetts are about to start their annual reunion. They'll have a great time devouring all of Aunt Becky's cooking. But soon, some of them won't be feeling too well. Whether it's Sandy's upset stomach or Brad's heartburn, the one that coats is the only one they need. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, upset stomach, even diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts, the one that coats is the only one you need.
On Capitol.
Once someone has tried to kill you, it does take a long time to get over.
Baxter McCandless, driven by a secret past and headed for a dangerous future.
I realize something. I'll do anything to protect you.
On Capitol.
Danger.
In the heat of it. Weekdays.
God, Shannon, he knows it was us. But how?
Oh, he's just assuming it's us. Don't worry.
Oh, Brian.
Hello.
Brian, what in the world got into you? Don't you know better than to
Lisa, if I had the opportunity, I'd do it again.
He's not going to sign an annulment agreement now.
That's right. The only solution now is for Shannon to file for divorce unless Duncan changes his mind. Fat chance of that. Yeah. Well, you and I got to go see the judge, and then hopefully we can all get out of here.
I'll tell you, let's all go back to the Mona Lisas, huh?
There you go. He's the outsider here. I'm not going to let him make me feel uncomfortable, all right?
You betcha I like your spirit.
All right.
Okay, dinner's on the house.
All right.
Yes, Margot. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Alone.
Sure.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. How you doing?
Wondering how things were between you and Tom.
Oh, Shannon, we have lots of problems. You know,
I'm sorry. But I still say you two can work it out.
sometimes there are things that come between people, Shannon, that just can't be worked out. You know, it's no matter how much they want it to.
Things or people. Margot, I know who's behind my trouble with Brian. And giving up on being with the one that I love is exactly what this person wants most. I'll be damned if I'm going to let that happen. And I hope you won't either. Would you two excuse me for just a moment? Well, good evening, Denise. Miss Ryan. I'm kind of surprised to see you here with Mr. McKechnie.
Really? I had declined his dinner invitation until he said you'd given the okay.
Oh, he did he?
Yes. Look, I would never do anything to jeopardize my job with you.
No, I understand that, and you haven't. But in the future, would you please let me know if something like this arises? And also know that whatever happens in my apartment, something like being introduced to Mr. McKechnie, stays in my apartment. Okay?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Have a nice evening.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Leslie.
Duncan, why did you lie to me about Barbara Ryan giving me my phone number? Now I might not have a modeling job.
Don't worry your pretty head. She'll give you the modeling job.
Darling, you seem like a veritable cat on a hot tin roof, doesn't she, Ambrose? Do you have anything that's really wrong?
No, nothing. Why?
Because if there's anything wrong, Ambrose will fix it up for you. That's what he's paid for.
I know that. I don't believe it.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Lisa McCall. Is she here?
Oh, no, she just stepped out for a minute, but maybe you... Oh, no, wait, here they are.
Oh, Lisa!
Susan!
Oh, I haven't seen you since the big anniversary party.
What a surprise. What brings you here?
Emily called, said she was heading back here, so naturally I hopped on a plane.
Oh, she did? Well, the last I heard, Betsy went to California to get...
I know. I don't understand any of it myself.
Oh, excuse me. Susan, this is Earl Mitchell.
Hello,
Susan,
pleasure.
Let's go upstairs and you'll feed us something wonderful, won't you? Oh, this is such a beautiful...
You know, Betsy's out in Los Angeles, Channing's office. Channing's secretary says that Betsy wasn't there. Betsy says she was.
Maybe she went there later.
Well, isn't it odd that Channing leaves Chicago and shows up in L.A., and isn't it odd that Channing's secretary arranges for Betsy to have a private detective who's going to take her up to Big Sur where Channing's got a lodge? Don't you find that odd?
You're not thinking of going out there,
Yes,
are you?
I am. Look, I gotta go to David and Ellen's later. Why don't you come with me?
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just going to freshen up first. Okay?
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
Thank
Let me check and see if your table is...
Okay, great.
Look at him, sitting there smug like nothing ever happened.
Well, he's not the only one to blame. Simply Barbara's the one that brought him over here, remember? But I still have one ace up my sleeve.
Ellen, I'll get off the phone so you can have the line clear just in case Betsy calls. Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
All I am saying is that Craig is asking a lot of questions about us, about our relationship.
And what am I supposed to do about it? I don't control him any longer.
Well, neither do I.
Oh, my dear, then maybe it's time for you to learn how you can control him.
No. I'll leave the manipulations to you. And in the meantime, we have to learn how to hide our feelings about each other when we see each other. And I noticed that Lily seems a lot happier lately.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, this thing could really blow up in our faces if we dug too far into the past. So why don't you make it a point to find a way that you can control him before it's too late?
I have to get going. Just remember what I said.
Hello, Ivor.
Hello.
I'd like to have a word with you, Barbara.
Sounds ominous. Do you want me to stay? Fine with me. I'm not afraid of either one of you.
I think I can handle this.
Don't come any further, okay?
Don't worry, Babs. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. I just want to chat about your new friend, Duncan.
Ah, Duncan McKechnie. I've heard enough about him for one
Listen,
day.
I really hate the thought of lowering myself to your level, but I'll fight fire with fire if I have to.
Meaning what?
Meaning, you are going to convince Duncan to sign that annulment agreement.
Oh, honey, you're dreaming.
And if you don't get his signature, I am going to tell everyone in Oakdale that you were the one who came between Tom and Margot, starting with your good friend and partner, Lisa McCall.
Ooh, did I just hear my name mentioned?
I'm the first to leave my bed. Gotta get 'em dressed and fed. Give 'em all a little peck and some citrus hill select. And their day gets going and their juices get flowing with the day supply of vitamin C. When the juice is from the heart, it's a healthy way to start. Citrus hill select gets your juices flowing. Citrus hill select gets your juices flowing.
All over America, it happens. Unreported stains. Stains they don't tell you about. Stains that go right into your dryer where they could be, set for life. But add Biz Bleach to your detergent and you have a strong second line of defense to catch many unreported stains and remove them before it's too late. So if your family doesn't report every stain, rely on this. Unreported stains can't get by Biz.
If you're confident up north, raise your hand. If you're confident in Dixie, raise your hand. If you're sure from east to west, sure is what you love the best. Raise your hand if you're sure.
From the bleachers to the Met, Sure goes on feeling dry, not wet, and helps keep you feeling dry and confident all day, anywhere.
Confident, confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by delicious Citrus Hills Select Orange Juice. It gets your juices flowing. And by Sure. You can raise your hand if you're sure, because Sure Antiperspirant helps keep you dry. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
This is CBS.
Between fact and fantasy, wish and will, between what man knows and what man fears, is a wondrous place defined only by imagination, an ever-changing dreamscape, the Twilight Zone.
8 p.m. Friday on Channel 4.
What makes Diet Slice taste so good?
AT&T wants you to think they're different from MCI. But with MCI's Dial 1 long-distance service, you call the same way to the same places, coast to coast, get immediate credit for wrong numbers, and the same clear connections as AT&T. And, oh, MCI saves you money. Maybe that's the difference that AT&T was talking about.
Join the over 2 million PhoneWise customers who have already chosen MCI. Call now and start saving.
The son of Joseph Mengele talks about his father in his first and only appearance on American television. Next on Donahue.
9 a.m. Tuesday. Area hospitals need you. Won't you volunteer?
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
I was just telling Barbara how lucky she is to have had you for a partner.
What a past tense. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, well, I thought this was forever, right?
Absolutely, Lisa.
Well, Shannon, I want you to know I'm so proud of the way you and Brian handle things tonight. After that terrible run-in with that horrible man, to come back here and show that he does not intimidate you. I like your spirit.
Thanks, Lisa.
Anytime. Excuse me.
Don't you dare go telling Lisa any lies about me and Tom. You got it?
Not lies, sweetheart. The truth. Harriet overheard you and Lila talking about it at Fashions. And I'm sure that Lila would be more than happy to corroborate the facts. So what's it gonna be? I can't go to Duncan with us. So you admit
I don't
you brought
admit
it- anything. Fine. Lisa's right inside.
Wait! Do you have any idea how many people will be hurt if you start spreading this ugly story around?
Huh? That didn't stop you from sleeping with Tom, did it? The way I figure it, I'm saving people from a lot more hurt by exposing you for what you are.
Suppose I do go to Duncan. There's no guarantee that he'll sign this agreement for you.
You'll find a way. You're so good at getting men to do what you want.
I'll need time.
Okay. You have 24 hours. If Duncan hasn't given us a signed agreement by then, Babs, the jig's up.
Barbara, dear, I couldn't help but notice that there was quite a bit of tension between you and Shannon right after her wedding was called off. I'm very happy to see the two of you are getting along so well now. Well, you coming along?
In a minute. I'm freshening my makeup.
Yes, there.
Some restaurants, aren't you there?
David, do you think I was too hard on Susan tonight?
I think surely she understands. Everybody's keyed up about the situation. Don't worry about it.
Still, if Emily should call back again, maybe we shouldn't tell her that Susan is here. It might just scare her away. Forget it.
Hi, Ellen. How are you? I don't want to stop and by like this. No, I was worried about Betsy. Hi.
We're waiting for Betsy to call. Would you like some coffee?
No, thanks. That's for me. Listen, I ran into Susan at the Mona Lisa.
Oh, yes. Did she tell you about Emily's call?
Yeah, kind of threw me.
Yeah, us too.
Hopefully when Betsy calls, it'll all get straightened out.
Look, I left the nightlight on in Danny's room. Hey, Craig. Huh?
Hi, how's Danny?
Okay. What brings you guys over here?
Well, Steve, I'm going to San Francisco. And while I'm out there, I'm planning on looking up Betsy, see if she needs any help.
No.
Why not?
No. Well, because it's not your place. She's my wife, and if anybody goes out there, it'll be me.
But you really can't go. I mean, you have so much work here, but somebody ought to be out there with her.
Somebody is, a detective. I don't see any reason for Craig to go out there.
Because there'll be three of us out there looking for Emily. There's a better chance. Why don't you ask Betsy when she calls, okay?
No. I think it's high time you butt out of Betsy of my life.
Why don't you just listen?
That's all I got to say.
I'm sorry.
No,
Craig.
don't be. It's okay. I expected him to react that way. It's all right.
I'll talk to him tomorrow, change his mind, I'm sure.
I can certainly see why Betsy was so reluctant to tell him about the loan.
It's not a loan. Look, I can't explain to you why. I have got very good reason to be concerned about Betsy's being alone out there. Now, I know that you have problems trusting me, but believe me, I've only got Betsy's best interest at heart.
We do believe you, but still we can understand Steve's not wanting you to go out there.
David, can I use the phone?
Sure, right there.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You seem to be in a very happy mood this evening, my little bird.
Well, I just have a feeling everything's going to work out for the best. I intend to be Mrs. Brian McCall come hell or high water. Maybe, just maybe, it's going to happen sooner than anybody thinks. You are wrong. I always have. Taste that. You're wrong.
Well, I think you're going to have to excuse me a little bit early after a lot of work.
Did anything transpire with Shannon and the lady?
Oh, no, nothing worth mentioning. Shouldn't bother me anymore anyway.
I think he likes
Something wrong with your steak?
Huh?
You've hardly touched it. If you don't like it, you know, I can order you something else.
I'm not very hungry. You okay? I would be if you all would stop bugging me.
Hey, look, nobody's going to bug you. We're just concerned about you.
Well, you don't have to be. I'm fine.
You know, I don't have to be into work till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. What about if I give you a ride to school and that way you don't have to catch the bus?
Will you lay off? I'm too old for a babysitter, okay? I'm going to school, so you can quit worrying. No reason not to, anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mona Lisa tonight. Thank you for coming. I notice a very special and talented young lady in the audience tonight, and I think if we give her a real big hand, she'll come up and sing. Heather? Heather Dalton. Come on.
Come on, baby.
Thank you. Well, I would like to dedicate this song to my fiancé. I think he knows who he is.
Think about me and you. Think of all the changes we've been through. The laughter and the tears. The years together, little did we both know. When we felt we gave up all the soul. When times get hard, the strongest
She's something else.
I want to talk to you.
You don't mind being seen in public with me?
I will make this quick, all right? I want you to sign the agreement and give Shannon her damned moment.
Oh, well, why the sudden change of heart?
I have my reasons.
Shannon and Brian wouldn't be using a wee bit of blackmail on you now, would they?
No, of course not. That's ridiculous.
I don't think so.
So are you going to sign it?
No.
Why not?
Let's just say I have my reasons. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Duncan, wait.
I'm disappointed in you, Lassie. I thought you were clever enough not to get yourself into a situation you couldn't charm your way out of. Maybe you just need a little more practice. But you'll learn. If you don't hang yourself first.
The noose is getting tighter around your conniving little neck all the time, Barbara. Tom and Marco are onto you just like Shannon and me. Your days are numbered, sweetheart.
Play the M&M's Chocolate Candy's Instant Winner Game. Just open a specially marked pack of M&M's, and you could be the winner of a brand new red Corvette instantly. Over 1 million prizes are being given away. Fantastic twin sprint bikes. Sony Walkman radios are popping up everywhere. Win one of 4 fabulous trips to Walt Disney World and thousands of Burger King cheeseburgers and fries. Be a winner instantly. With M&M's, the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
How do you make Arnold's oranges outstanding, Susan's strawberries stupendous, and Adam's apples even more appealing? With a box of Jell-O brand gelatin and a look in here. Now, how do you like them apples? Jell-O gelatin. They've got fruit appeal.
Jeepers, creepers, how'd you make those pies?
Jell-O pudding and Cool Whip make it easy. See our delicious Cool Lime Pie recipe in this month's magazines.
Jeepers, creepers, that's how you make those pies.
Start your lunch. I'll be right back.
Well, I went down to school, and who did I see? Peter Pan, peanut butter. Well, the kids were all eating that peanut tree.
Peter Pan tastes so peanutty because it's made from the best peanuts in the world.
Eat some peanut butter every time you can. Only it's Peter Pan.
The toughest roach problems are where sprays can't reach. That's where roaches live and breed.
Boy, I ain't seen a spray yet that'd kill around corners.
But Raid, crack and crevice roach foam tracks roaches down and up and around corners. Its deadly foam fills cracks and crevices to kill hidden roaches dead. Raid roach foam kills hidden roaches dead.
Lieutenant, please give me any other partner. I'll even take another rookie. I'll do a single. I'll do
Margot, look, the kid has great instinct, right? He just gets a little overeager.
Overeager?
But you'll have him in shape in no time.
Overeager isn't a word for...
Now, wait a minute, Margot. The subject is closed. Now, I'm going home and finish my dinner. That is, if my dog hasn't finished it first. I'll see you in the morning.
You still here?
Yeah, but I'm just about to wrap it up, call it a night. Listen, I'm sorry that I interrupted you and Tom earlier.
You weren't interrupting.
Yeah, it seems to me like you guys are really kind of getting along these days. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. Look, the basic situation hasn't changed, you know.
Positive?
I'm positive.
Well,
Hi.
Hi.
hi, Tom.
I'm glad you're still here. I thought you might be hungry.
Yeah, well, you guys, I'm going to get on this right away. Take care.
Good night, Hal.
Did I interrupt something?
No.
Well, I know you turned down my dinner invitation, but I thought I'd try and convince you. Got your favorites. Mugu Gai Pan and spicy beef
with orange.
Chopsticks, and fortune cookies.
You hate Chinese food.
Yeah, I do, but I've been eating a lot of it lately. I'm a disaster area in the kitchen.
Yeah, that makes two of us. I think I remember burning more dinners than we ate.
Cleaning up was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, the report's all finished. Ready to go, partner?
Sorry, but, I'm on duty tonight.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna be sort of in and out, you know?
Have fun.
Yeah, I'll, try. Good night.
Night.
Hey, Margot, is that your husband?
Excuse that.
Excuse me, Mrs. McCall.
I need your signature on this, please.
There you go. Black coffee, 2 sugars.
Oh, thanks.
I've been meaning to tell you how much I admire your singing. I've always been kind of in awe of people who are creative.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bet Craig's proud of you.
Yeah, well, I'm very proud of him, too, the way he's turned his life around. You know, your sister had a lot to do with that.
Really, Iva?
Well, having her as a friend has helped him get over some bad times in his life.
Like Sierra.
Like Sierra.
I hear you almost married her.
Yeah, that's right. Well, what about you? Where are you hiding that special somebody? Huh?
Nobody to hide.
Really? Aw.
Oh, I don't have much of a personal life. I had to quit high school in the 11th grade to help out at home when my dad died. Not much time for anything else.
Yeah, well, I certainly understand that. After my mother died, I had to take care of my sister. Did something practical. I went into nursing. But now, at last, here I am doing what I love doing the most, you know? Seth, you're young. Don't let life pass you by. Well, I guess we all need balance in our life, huh?
You sound just like my mother.
Well, she's a very wise lady, so listen to your mother.
I'll tell you, one of these days, that woman is going to get it. I'm going to lick her.
Oh, you couldn't be talking about Lucinda, could you?
You know what? We were having a good time, Earl and I, for the first time this evening. Really, a lot of times she drags him off to the foyer to talk business, and I know it's not business. It's just she's trying to get my goat.
Oh, Lisa, I've been meaning to ask you, have you heard anything about Franny?
Franny? No, I haven't heard. Oh, yes, well, she's coming back in the next few days or something like that. And anyway, I promised Kim and Bob that I would look after her, sort of. But she's going to be there in the house all by herself.
So you just keep the creativity coming. Next important week before the party.
Yes, yes, Lucinda, I am at your service.
Oh, I like to hear that. I do. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
There you are.
Oh, my.
All right.
So you did really well.
You were dynamite tonight.
Oh, you're prejudiced.
Yes, you're right. You know, we haven't talked about our honeymoon. How about we go to Hawaii or Tahiti or maybe even Jamaica or something like that?
Well, it sounds really nice, but very expensive.
Oh, who cares? Look, you only have one honeymoon, sweetie.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Just worried about Nella. She's been in that powder room a pretty long time. Why don't I go check? Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Nella? Are you okay? I'm fine, like I told you before.
Have you been crying? Nella, what's wrong? Is it a guy? Did you have a fight or something? Nella, you can trust me. I promise I won't tell Roy. Nella, sometimes it just helps to get things off your chest. Why don't you talk to me about it?
I feel like such a fool.
Well, look, you're not alone. You're not the only one who's done foolish things. I mean, I've done a lot of them myself. Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, I met this guy a couple of months ago, and we had a lot of fun together, and I really liked him, and I thought he really liked me, and then he just up and split. No, he didn't call me, he didn't leave a note or anything. He just left.
When did it happen?
A couple of days ago.
No, I'm really sorry, but you know, if he was that insensitive a guy, maybe he just wasn't the right guy for you anyway.
Yeah, but I was really crazy about him. I thought he felt the same way.
Maybe he'll come back. I mean, maybe he had some kind of emergency and he just couldn't get to a telephone.
Listen, Heather, you gotta promise me that you won't say anything about this to anybody, especially my father.
Absolutely. I promise. Nella, you can trust me. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm a really good listener.
Less resistance on the top makes the curve drop down.
Gosh, look at the time. I really gotta go.
Yeah, I guess it's time for you to go back and study, huh?
Come on, Dusty. It's only one more week. Do you have any idea how proud I am to be able to tell my friends I know somebody who's actually going to Harvard?
Well, I'm not in yet, man.
You will be.
Well, you...
Oh, here, Dr. Dixon, let me get that. I want to be able to tell Fiona what a fantastic dinner we had.
Look, speaking of books, Andrew, have you finished your homework?
No, I have not finished my homework.
Okay,
So
you better
my,
get it.
my good nights now.
Okay.
Good night. I'll see you later.
Yeah, it's great seeing you.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Dust. She's a fox. I mean, gosh, she's easy to talk to.
Yeah.
I'll go do my homework. See you.
Listen, Meg, I'd be glad to give you a ride home if you like.
I'll take her home myself.
You, what about your studying?
Well, it's 8:30. You said I need a break. Didn't you say that?
Okay, look, you go right out there and you come right back. No funny business,
I'll
okay?
take care of it. I know what to do.
Okay. Nice to see you again, Meg.
Yeah, thanks a lot for dinner.
You're welcome.
Ready?
Yeah, let me just go upstairs and get my car keys.
Hi, Holden. It's Meg again. Look, Dusty's bringing me home. Could you make yourself scarce for a couple hours? Great. Bye.
Anyone who thinks jazz is cool ought to see Mike Rubin. We're really hot. Give your body the best. Safeguard, the most deodorant soap lather you can get to clean odor away with the most deodorant soap protection you can get to help keep odor away.
Hey, that's important, because nobody wants to end their evening on a sour note.
Give your body the best with Safeguard.
Lots more dishes to do and your suds fizzled out again. Think your bargain brand is really a bargain? Think again. One squeeze of an average bargain brand can clean only this many dishes. The same amount of Ivory Liquid cleans this many, and this many more, about twice as many. Ivory Liquid has longer-lasting suds than the bargain brand, and those famous Ivory suds can leave hands feeling smooth. Ivory Liquid cleans about twice as many dishes, and that's the simple truth. I am telling you that I love my pine cleaner.
We challenged Mrs. Rubin to test her pine cleaner against Spick and Span pine to see which would clean toughest bathtub grime the best. The winner, Spick and Span pine.
There is no doubt that it is the most effective thing that I have seen.
And it deodorizes and disinfects, too.
I'm more than willing to change to Spick and Span pine because it's proved to me that it works the best.
Spick and Span pine. Among leading pines, it's the best for cleaning bathrooms, or our name isn't Spick and Span.
I wouldn't work this hard getting back into condition and quit halfway through. Just like I wouldn't dream of using Prel shampoo if I wasn't going to follow up with my Prel conditioner. Prel Body Enhancing Conditioner is specially made to take all the body Prel shampoos in and manage it, enhance it. So don't stop at just building body. Build it all the way to body beautiful with Prel Conditioner.
There now, darling, I hope that dinner more than made up for that tacky run-in you had with that ugly Scotch purse.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shannon.
I'll have the driver bring the car around. Excuse me.
Okay. Shannon, what went on between you and Barbara in the ladies' room?
I'll tell you later. I'm not exactly proud of myself stooping to her level, but it's going to work.
Green light, old fella. Well, on with the next phase of our plan. You know, I got an interesting insight into our Miss Ryan tonight. Well, it seems she's a little more vulnerable than she wants anyone to know. I'm sure we can use it to our advantage. Cheers.
You're a nice guy, Thomas Christopher Hughes. What's wrong?
Just reminded me of the times we talked about names for the baby. Those were the happiest moments of my life.
Hi,
Barbara, listen, I'm really not in the mood for...
Wait. It's important. It concerns you and Margot just as much as it does me.
Ellen, I couldn't go back to the hotel without apologizing. I'm sorry I lost my temper like that.
Well, we're all a little on edge right now. Come on in.
Thank you. I guess I was upset because you didn't tell me about Betsy going out there. And I'm very grateful for your help and your concern. I really am. I know that we're all interested in Emily's welfare. I just hope we can all get along till Betsy brings her back and Emily decides what she wants to do.
That's probably Betsy. Hello? Emily!
Emily?
Let me talk to her, Steve.
Give me the phone, please, Steve. Is she okay?
Excuse me. Listen, okay, I'm all set. I got the books taken care of. I got time to get home, pack a quick suitcase, and then make the last flight to San Francisco.
And here is Ted's phone number and address in Bixter.
Great, thanks.
Craig, be careful.
I won't.
thanks. We got one thing going in our favor. Channing doesn't know I'm coming.
Yeah, I just hope Steve doesn't have a fit over this, you know.
Well, why don't I just worry about Steve later? Right now, Betsy's my main concern. I think Channing's using the situation with Emily to get something. I'm not going to stop till I find out what it is. Now, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
A great American painter might have called this scene moving in. Special day for Mrs. Jackson, in more ways than one.
5 years ago today, you married me for better or for worse.
He's given her both.
Thanks for being patient. And thanks for being my best friend. Happy anniversary.
When you care enough to send the very best, go to Hallmark.
Oh, they're thin and square, and they're light as air, and they're honest to goodness lip smackers. Wheat Thins, just for you snackers. Something like a cracker, but more like a snack.
Wheat Thins, just for you snackers.
An extra big dog can have really bad breath. So get delicious new extra-large Milk-Bone dog biscuits. They're just the right size to help get a big dog's teeth cleaner, breath fresher.
Whew. I'll give you a room.
Across the hall?
Is an explosive romance ready to burn between Scarecrow and Mrs. King?
Mega mug of coal in the light.
Then,
Hi, party animal.
Kate and Allie get down in the All-Star Mother Championship.
Enough sport to play naked.
And on Newhart...
We're not all as excited as we used to be.
Rub me with liverwurst.
Ew.
Then,
Father, dear Father, come home with me now.
Cagney and Lacey expand their repertoire in their fight against crime.
Hey, you got a better idea? I'm open.
Monday.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. By Aquascutum of London, 5th Avenue, New York. Accessories by R.J. Graziano. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.